because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm here with Pete Taylor himself. Pete, what a fight week it is for you. Emotions must be running high, but I do obviously want to talk about Katie, but you do have your own fighter in Gary Cully on the card, man, so talk to me about Gary. How good is this guy?
Gary, obviously he's in a hot division, the lightweights, but Gary Cully deserves to be up there. He's an unbelievable talent. We've seen what he's done with his last few opponents. He's knocking them out left, right and centre. Dedicated, 100% dedicated, so I'm excited about what's going to come for Gary.
You mentioned the division he's in right now. Shakur Stevenson's there, Haney and Lomachenko fighting on the same night. Tank Davis, if he goes up to 140, who knows, he might stay down there as well. So it's a Cambosis, Maxie Hughes, it's a dangerous division, this lightweight division, but can he match them? Can he match them?
Listen, hopefully, we've got to get this fight over first with Felix. We'll hopefully get the winner of Maxie Hughes and Cambosa. That's what we really want for the next fight, you know. So once you're up there, then you mix it with the big boys anyway, you know. So, we'd be confident of fighting either of them two, beating either of them two boys.
What kind of performance are we expecting? And people probably are expecting now Gary's going to get this done in 2 rounds after, if you're going by what his last 2 fights were like. But Felix, Jose Felix as a tough opponent. He's been against Sandor Martin of all people, a weight above. Went to 10 rounds with him, so he's no joke, Jose Felix. So what are we expecting from Gary?
Yeah, no, look, we've been in the corner against him before. I had Tyrone McKenna boxed him, yeah. So I know him fairly well, look, he's a tough boy, and he comes to fight like all the Mexicans, and he's not going to lay down. And this is a test for Gary, and hopefully hopefully we don't get a few rounds, but he'll give us a few rounds, but hopefully he doesn't. But he will give us a few rounds, I think,
As a coach, though, are you wanting the rounds? Because as a fighter, you need to go through that adversity before you step into that world level. You need to see how you deal with the cut or deal with the knockdown. I know he's been knocked down before, but a high stakes knockdown. And how do you deal with it? How do you come back from adversity in a fight? Gary's yet to have that in his career. So are you hoping that Jose Felix brings something to the fight that we've not seen in any Gary Cully's fights so far?
No. I'd be happy with the 30-second knockout.
At least you're honest, Pete.
Yeah, look, we do all the work in sparring, with top class lads in the gym, with Jazzy Dickens, with Sean McComb, Paul Ryan, Tyrone McKenna, with top class lads in the gym. I ask questions with Gary, I think when he fights, it's a step down from what we have in the gym, to tell you the truth. So I don't want to see any of that. I just want to get over and done with, and get out of there free, injury free,
Definitely. Well, I said to you, obviously it's an emotional, probably a week for you, seeing Katie, your daughter Katie, fight against Undisputed, bringing big time boxing back to Ireland. Now, you were there when she used to pretend to be a boy. The stories of her pretending to be a boy to get fights. You basically taught her how to box. So, first of all, before I talk about the fight, how are your emotions right now?
Yeah, look, nerves are in bits already, and it's hard because I've got to concentrate on Gary. My daughter's in probably the biggest fight of her career now, and I actually think it's the toughest fight of her career. I was in a corner before with Katie when she fought Chantel in the EUs in Poland, and it was comprehensive win, but it's a difference. It's 2 different sports, amateur boxing and professional boxing. It's like sevens rugby and rugby. It's a lot more physical, but I don't think there's a distance that Chantel can actually match Katie with her hand speed and everything. Everyone says Chantel's heavier, but really Chantel started off as a pro career as a super featherweight. So, and she had to go to light welter because she didn't get the opportunity at lightweight because Katie was mopping up the division. So I'm not worried about the size or anything with Chantel. Just once Katie fights her fight, I don't think she'll have any problems, to tell you the truth.
When we look at Katie's fighting style and obviously Chantel's fighting style, they throw a lot of punches that both girls do. So, saying that, are we expecting an Amanda Serrano type fight from Katie?
Well, I don't know. Katie can fight Chantel can fight in one way. Katie can change. And she can change whatever distance she wants. So just depends what game plan Katie comes in with. I personally think she can make an easy night of it if she uses her legs, gets in and out. But it just depends what the game plan is. But Katie likes to tear up. That's the problem. Even as an amateur, she was like that. She just likes having a tear up. So.
One final one from me then. Obviously, Gary Cully, co-main, Katie Taylor. They both win on Saturday night. Croke Park, an even bigger and better event in the future. If all goes well Saturday, can we see that happen? Do you think?
Hopefully, it would be a dream for everybody, and this is the start of big time boxing back in Ireland, I think. Anyway, I know it's a Tree Arena. It's going to hold 9,000 people. Even the Aviva would be actually brilliant, So it is, I think this is the start of big time boxing, and thanks to Katie, it is a big start. And as I said before, it's great for me. Like Katie main event, Gary Cully co-main event. I've had such a big impact on both of the careers, So I'm proud of myself first as a father and a coach, So.
Definitely. Yeah, I think they're ushering us in for this press conference, so let's go and take our seats. But listen, if I don't see you at the weigh-in tomorrow, I'll see you Saturday night at the fight night. So thanks, Peter. Thank you, mate. Thank you.
Because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,